All right, I would like to welcome everybody here for our council meeting and declare the meeting open at 5 o'clock. I'd like to remind everybody that this meeting is being recorded in accordance with our regulatory obligations. We have taken record of attendance. We note everyone, staff, and we have no members of the public and apology, Councillor Cobb. Be noted, please. There will be no public question time. 4.0 is disclosure of interest. I'm sure everybody has read the agenda and anybody have any interest. 5.0 is application for leave of absence. Councillor Harding. No. Thank you. Anybody else? Deputations, petition, presentation, submission, 6.0. Has anybody got anything? 7 is confirmation of previous minutes. 7.1 is our council meeting dated 18th of March. Obviously read the minutes in your attachments. Can I have somebody move that those minutes were true and accurate reporting, please? Councillor Harding, thank you. And a seconder. Councillor Ball, all those in favour? Thank you. We go to 8.0, which is minutes of our committee meetings we received. We have 8.1 and 8.2. We can do them on block. Once again, those minutes are in your attachments. Can I have somebody move both of them, please? Thank you, Councillor Cusack. And a seconder. Councillor Curry, thank you. All those in favour? Thank you. They are both carried. Go to 8.3. That's a Ramilius Resources, the Community Benefit Fund. We have an office recommendation. Minutes of the Ramilius Resource and Shire Narrabee Community Benefit Fund that was held on Monday the 7th, we presented and received. Can somebody please move that? Thank you, Councillor Curry. And a seconder. Thank you, Councillor Bray. All those in favour? Thank you. Apologies for that little mix-up. We go on to 9.0. 9.1 is recommendations from the Community Benefit Fund. 1.1, you have it listed there. Is there anybody who seeks any clarity or has any questions to put forward? Obviously, would like to state that I was an apology and CEO Beck attended as proxy. Any questions or any clarity? Okay, so we'll go to the recommendation. Somebody please move that. Councillor Cusack and Councillor Harding has seconded that motion. So thank you. All those in favour? That is carried. There are no announcements by the presiding member. Move on to 11. 11.1 is the corporate business planning quarterly monitoring report. Beck, is there anything you'd like to add before we go to the recommendation?
Through the chair, I think it's fairly self-explanatory, but I'm happy to answer any questions.
Anybody have any comments that they'd like to make on the dashboard? Okay, can someone please move 11.1? Thank you, Councillor Bray. Seconder. Councillor Hall. All those in favour? Thank you. That is carried. 12.0 Officer Reports, Development and Regulatory Services. 12.1. We have a proposed amalgamation of lots 60, 61 and 62 Loring Street and Wilfred Street. I then give opportunity for questions or
This proposal for this amalgamation is sort of step one, that the business needed to, or the property owner, I should say, needed to complete before they proceed with a building application to do a extension. So they were unable to proceed with those plans until there was an amalgamation of those titles.
My question would be if it's still zone residential, how does that add up to putting together 3 lots into one, it's still a residential lot?
I cannot remember the date that that item came to council. I think it was before Christmas, but that was actually resolved. So because our records were not were keeping, but there's been basically council allowed the use to be permitted because of historical use. So now there's actually planning approval for that.
Any other questions? Okay, we'll head down to the officer recommendation on 12.1. That reads that council recommend that the West Australian Planning Commission approve the amalgamation application 21440 unconditionally. Would someone like to move that? Councillor Hardham and a seconder. Thank you, Councillor Curry. Does anybody wish to speak against that? Will anybody choose to vote against that? No. That is now carried. Thank you. So reports, corporate services, if we go to our financial statements, 13.1. Once again, in your attachments, we can just go to them and we'll have just a quick look. Has anyone got any questions? Anybody highlight any issues they would like to raise? Or?
Yeah, I'm through the chair. Ben, yeah, I didn't write it down properly, but we had some outstanding rates. Outstanding rates. It was quite a bit. Like it's a percentage of overall. Why is it so high?
Through the chair, Councillor Bray, if you can go down, sorry.
I just made
You're talking about the 104%?
something like, and there was a figure or somewhere along the line.
Yeah, so at the moment, we're due $65,000 in rates.
Yeah.
About 45 to 50 of that is that one payment arrangement that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, that's
So we're actually doing pretty well.
all right. Okay.
All right, anyone else got any questions on the financial statements before we go to the recommendation? Okay, can somebody please move that we receive the financial statements? Thank you, Councillor Bray. Seconder, Councillor Curry. All those in favour? It's carried. Thank you. 13.2 is our schedule of accounts, and as we normally do, we'll go through these page by page. Feel free to raise an item number and seek clarity. On that first page,
EFT 18470, which is the town overall review of irrigation system. When will we get the report? Is that, are they doing up a report for us?
We do have the report. We can, through the chair, my apologies, we can provide the report.
Yeah.
that will be provided at our next meeting.
If you'd like, I can email it out so you've got it sooner.
Okay, yep, we'll see that by email, thank you. All right, next page. think. Please, Kat. Anything on that page that needs giving up? Page. Item 13.2, the council receive and endorse the schedule of accounts for month ended 31st of March. Can someone please move that? Councillor Ball, seconder. Councillor Cusack, all those in favour? Carried and carried, thank you. Also reports, nil. Structure services, nil. Elected member motions, previous notice has been given, is nil. Elected member motions without notice. Has anybody got any items? 17.0, no. New business of an urgent nature approved by the presiding person is nil. 19.0 is nil, and 20.0 is that I declare the meeting closed at 5:11, and I thank everybody for your attendance. Further business?